So here are the last two problems. Let's see how you did. So again, the first thing you should do is figure out what u is going to be and use the inside. So u here would be 3x plus 4. So when I take the derivative, du is 3dx. Now first, I'm just going to rewrite my square root to be 3x plus 4 to the 1/2. Okay, and now I need a 3 on the outside, and I don't have that. So I'm going to put 1/3 in the outside, 3 on the inside. It's a terrible 4, I apologize. So now I'm going to rewrite with my u's. So this becomes u to the 1/2 du, not dw, du, because the 3x dx becomes the du. Now integrate. So I'll add 1 to my exponent, making it 3/2, and then divide. Remember, dividing by a fraction is really multiplying by the reciprocal. And so I get 2/9 times the quantity 3x plus 4 to the 3/2 plus c. And I forgot to mention this in the earlier video, but you can always test yourself by taking the derivative. If I were to take the derivative of this, I would multiply my exponent by my coefficient here. So I would get 2/9 times 3/2 times 3x plus 4, and I'd subtract 1 from the exponent. And then again, my my chain rule tells me that I have to multiply by the derivative of the inside, which would be times 3. So this ends up being just 3x plus 4 to the 1/2, which is the square root of 3x plus 4, which is what we have at the beginning. Okay, so because all this would cancel out, 3 times 3 over 9, that would cancel, 2 over 2 cancels, so it all cancels out, and you're left with just the square root of 3x plus 4. So you can always take the derivative to check yourself, okay? Now, finally, the last one. We didn't do one like this in the previous video, so I wanted to see if you could figure it out. But let's see how you did. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do again is rewrite this. So I have 4 times the quantity 8x plus 9 to the -3rd dx. So u is going to be 8x plus 9. I'll take the derivative of both sides. So I need an 8 here, but I only have a 4. Well, that means I need to multiply that by 2. So I'm going to put a 1/2 out front, and then the 2 times 4 becomes an 8 times 8x plus 9 to the -3rd dx. Oh, that's not supposed to be a parenthesis. It's supposed to be an integral. Okay, so now I'll rewrite using my u's. So this will become u to the -3rd du, because the 8 dx becomes the du. Now I'll integrate. So we're going to add 1 to my exponent, making it -2, and then divide by that. So I get -1/2 u to the -2nd plus c. So I get -1/4 times the quantity 8x plus 9 to the -2nd plus c. And that's good enough. If you want to rewrite it in the exponent, because you don't like to have negative exponents in your final answer, you can. 8x plus 9 squared plus c. If you'd like to write it like that, that's totally fine too. Both of those would be acceptable. Okay? So if you are missing a number, you need to multiply by that number and then the reciprocal out front so that it's equal to 1. If you have an extra number, then that number just stays there and you just integrate like normal. But remember, u is always the inside, take the derivative, substitute in those u's so you can integrate, and then resubstitute it back in. So again, you should have no u's in your answer. Okay. Your homework is just a few questions. I have the whole assignment on the classroom so you can check yourself and check your work and see how you do. Again, you don't have to turn in this homework assignment. This is just for your benefit. And then look for another video on Thursday, another set of notes, and then next week I'll have another set of problems for you to do. Okay, as always, if you have any questions, email me at any time. Most of you turned in the last assignment that was due on Sunday. I didn't put your grades in yet because most of you had to fix them, so I'm waiting on those corrections. So just get those corrections back into me, and once you get it all good to go, you'll get those 10 points. Okay? Talk to you.